Good morning. Here is Naked Mind Day 11. The alcohol culture is shifting. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. Anonymous. Man, Anonymous has some of the best quotes. Okay, so this is really just part one of day 11. Didn't do one yesterday, so I want to catch up, and then later I'll come back and go through part two. This is going to be pretty quick, though. I'm sitting outside the office. So, Andy writes, drinking has become so prevalent, so pervasive in our culture, but there's an amazingly vibrant minority of us who are taking a step back and questioning the status quo. We found that participating in drinking isn't as much fun anymore. Young people, especially, are drinking less. Young people today are drinking much less than their counterparts were 10 years ago. She's got some interesting numbers for that. She says she's heard people say that alcohol is their parents' drug. According to a recent poll, 66% of adults under 24 years old in America don't feel that alcohol is important to their life. Now, just so you know, in the main book, This Naked Mind, she has hundreds of references, and they're all well cited. This one, she doesn't cite it nearly as well, but this is the companion journal. Okay. If you contrast that with older people, the opposite is true. Drinking among older generations, especially women, is going up. She says 107% increase in alcohol use disorder among adults 65 and over, 82% increase in alcohol use disorder among those 45 to 65 years old. This is coming from AARP. Cutting back is a global phenomenon. In the UK, a fifth of British adults under 25 don't drink at all, according to the UK's Office for National Statistics. According to the National Drug Strategy Household Survey in Australia, the percentage of teenagers drinking there was cut in half in 2016. In the UK, they have Dry January. 5 million people signed up in 2017. And according to Public Health England, 67% of people will cut back their drinking over the rest of the year after participating in Dry January, and 8% of those people will stop drinking altogether. That's awesome. Okay, and here's something cool. Some of the most successful entrepreneurs, musicians, authors, and actors don't drink. That includes Warren Buffett, Tony Robbins, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, the best Spider-Man there was, Stephen King, Daniel Radcliffe, Tyra Banks, Natalie Portman, Jada Pinkett Smith, Bradley Cooper, Larry Ellison, Christina Ricci, Bruce Willis, Eric Clapton, Jim Carrey, David Beckham, Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, Eminem, David Murdoch, Tim McGraw, Keith Urban, John Manganiello, never heard of him, and Gerard Butler. All right, so first journal entry, culture shift. How does it make you feel to hear about the culture shift when it comes to drinking? I feel empowered. I feel like I was confused before. I feel hopeful for finding friends who enjoy sober living. And as I wrote that, I had an epiphany. It occurred to me, I already have a ton of friends who don't drink, that just makes me feel happy and warm and fuzzy inside. It's awesome. I forgot about that because it was hard to hang out with them very often because I was the drinker. Okay, so journal entry number 2, what if? Imagine you grew up in a world where alcohol was less accepted in society than it is today. After all, alcohol is the only drug on the planet you have to justify not taking. So what do I think my life would be like? Pretty simple. Just given my past, I think I would probably still be a stoner. And that would be okay. All right, so later on, I will go through part 2. It's the ACT, the Awareness, Clarity, and Turnaround, which is fundamental to this transformation if you are looking to change habits, addictions, and long-held limiting beliefs. Thanks for tuning in.